All right, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another live New York session. It is July 3rd, 2023. So let's go ahead and get started here. So let's look at the news and we have some 10 o'clock news for the US&B. This is the ISM manufacturing PMI news. So there's a huge possibility we might trade that if we're not out of the market by then. So we're going to keep an eye out on that. So we're going to take a shot at gold once again. We're going to be implementing the GSA strategy. So let's go ahead and get started here. So the first thing we're going to do, let me kind of fit this so we know that we go. We're going to turn on the cheat code indicator. So when we look at current price, you can see we had a decent buy that went up. Price hasn't technically really spoken out the Bollinger Band yet, but it looks like it's touching it. So this high walked out this high, so price is probably starting to go bullish. So if we were to trade this, we would actually have to wait for further confirmation that there's no buy or sell signal on each side. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and figure out what is the overall trend of the market. So we can clearly see that price has been trending down ever since. Multiple swing lows have been broken, multiple. So we're going to take a trend line. And draw this. And that's all we're doing for the 1 hour. So we're going to go to 15 minutes here. And now we're going to figure out what is the overall trend, the current trend. So we look to see that price did this huge move from this swing low all the way to this swing high. And then there was a breaker structure here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our swing low here, mark up our swing high here. And then this was our breaker structure. So when I look at this, this was the most recent high that got broken by this swing high. So it's clear to see that we are actually in a bullish trading range. So we're going to go ahead and start labeling these. Swing low. Okay. Put the structure. All right. Now we're going to take this Fibonacci. We're going to go from the most recent high to recent low to most recent high. So now we're really looking at price to possibly come down to this structure here. So this is going to be a buy zone. So this is what I'm really looking at. So we're really looking at price to counter trend, come down to this area, hit the buy zone and go up. So that's what I'm looking at. Now I'm going to actually turn on the cheat code indicator here. So we did get a cheat code sell up here. So price is probably going to come down somewhere down to this structure around here. So around here and buy that. And that's what I'm looking at. So what we're going to do is we have less than 10 minutes before the 9:15 candle closes. then we're going to kind of make our decision as far as what we're going to probably do. So let's wait and see then, and then we'll go to the next step. Be right back. All right, so the 9:15 candle is about to close. So, like I mentioned before, price is probably going to do a counter trend sell down to the next structure and then buy up. So ultimately, I'm planning on buying. But of course, if price doesn't drop down to here by the time the 9:30 candle hits, I might sell it down to do a counter trend sell, possibly. But ultimately, I'm planning on buying, so I'm going to stick with that. So if price comes down to this structure here, then I'm planning on buying gold, at least maybe 420 plus points of that, if that's it. Wow, it's bought up. Buying up now. Wasn't expecting that. So it already really hit my TPs now. So more than likely, the price is going to do a counter trend sell next to the structure here and then buy that. So that's what we'll probably do. And we'll probably wait for the price to counter trend, come down to the next structure and buy that from there. But yeah, price really did buy that. But I'm not going to take it because it's oversold at this point. Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait until the next candle. So if it starts counter trend selling down to this next structure, then I might catch that. Or I might wait for it to pull back, hit this structure and buy it for you. I might end up doing that. So we have some news at 10 o'clock. So depending on what price is at with that, I might just wait till 10 o'clock candle and see if by 10 o'clock the prices get back to the structure and then decide to buy it up. So we have less than 12 minutes before the 9:30 candle closes. So I'm just going to wait for that and take it from there. All right, so it's 9:29, so we got about a minute before the 9:30 candle closes. Price hasn't come down to this structure yet. I'm thinking that it's probably going to sell down around this structure and then buy back up. I'm still planning on doing the buy. So let me put in the stop loss and take profit for that. We got about less than 10 seconds now. So we'll just focus on price action to see what price ends up doing. The 9:30 candle is closed. We'll do something here. So let's see what happens. It's selling down. The price is selling down like we thought. It's probably gonna come down to this structure here, and then I'm gonna buy it up, you know, maybe catch that 10 o'clock candle. This price trying to buy it back heavy, but I'm gonna wait. Let's see, it's hitting up in this area and it hasn't pulled back to this area yet. Trying to wait. It's all of this on the stretch there. I'm gonna wait for a little bit. It looks like it's selling down. That's why I didn't buy it there. But I'm gonna wait to see if it hits around this structure. And then possibly wait for the next candle. It might be some structure around here. We'll see what the 945 candle does. Still watching this price. So you got a little bit over 4 minutes. For 945 candle closes. might be some structure in this area. So this might be a small pullback area here. The next candle probably starts to shoot up. That's what I'm thinking. Price possibly might be rejecting this area with this wick. So we'll see what the next candle does. But we got a sell signal. Sell signal went away. We got about 20 seconds. 9:45 candle will close. Let's see. This might be ready to buy it maybe. Keep watching it. Go a little bit shake the buy on this one. Yep, that was a small pullback, I can tell. There we go. There we go. In my TP. Paid $103. Yeah. Boom. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to document my results and then share them with you. Be right back. All right, so I documented my results. I'm about to share them with you. This is out of my live account out of Vivo FX. And they made $103 after they took out charges. So you did a good job of being patient and waiting at the right time. So as you can see, the price is still buying up. Probably going to buy up some more when the news candle hit. I'm going to probably do a back testing session on this, but we did a good job waiting on price action and being very patient. So that wraps up this live session. See you guys next time. Bye.